Hello, I'm Martin, and I'm running for Vice President of External Relations. I'd like to start off by talking about the traits that make a great leader. Firstly, you need to have a vision, and in my case, the first of my two visions is firstly to make Isaac a place where no person is left behind. By this I mean is there needs to be a greater sense of community. When someone is feeling down, you need to just acknowledge that person and really bring him up back happy because it's for me it's always important to make a person feel part of something because that's ultimately going to be the deciding factor of if the person wants to come back or not, or if that person is going to talk about Isaac and say all these good things about it and bring more people in because they know they're going to feel part of something big. And that's something that's really great for people to have and to take with them. Now, secondly, it's I know Isaac is a place where grow ourselves, but it's also important to realize that it's important to grow along with others together and harmoniously. For example, what I mean by this is when kids in Isaac, people grow at different levels. They advance some slowly, some more faster. And what needs to happen? Person's growing more faster needs to go up to the person slowly and push them up and really bring them out of their shell and and just break all the barriers and unlock their hidden potential because it's going to boost their confidence and self-esteem as well. And second characteristic is a great leader should always set goals. Firstly, my first goal is for all members to communicate and engage in discussions during meetings. And this can be achieved through icebreakers. Firstly, icebreakers. By icebreakers, I mean activities done before the meeting, just kind of lighten the mood and kind of just break down those initial barriers so people will actually start talking on a comfortable level and everyone just gets more comfortable with each other. And secondly, department dinners. These dinners I found very effective because it takes away that work environment and puts them into a social environment. So we use that as a medium to kind of get to know people a whole lot better because they're more in a relaxed state. And my secondly of all, we need to have better time management. By this we mean that projects need to be done on time, and also that all members need to attend meetings, and we need to find a way for members to attend meetings. And lastly, and very importantly, organizations. When I speak, I'm going to have to make sure that all information I say needs to be clear and concise. And when I finish speaking, I'm always going to acknowledge my team and ask if they have any questions. And I want them to acknowledge what I just said, because that way I know that what I said has tapped into their heads, so they know, they understand, and no one goes home confused. Because I want everyone to be on the same page and no one dragged back. Because I really want my team to succeed. And also, it gives me satisfaction to know that everyone understands what I'm saying. And my third trait for a leader is to have great communication skills. And first thing that I always enjoy getting opinions from people. This is one of my methods I use to engage with people during discussions because it's interesting to see people's opinions, and it really helps open people's eyes to different ideas. It's like implanting a stimuli into their heads, and that really starts getting them going on the discussions for brainstorming. And I would like to communicate more on a personal level, especially when people start to fall behind. So people, they really get more involved in everything, and they get more comfortable with one another. And you need to have a can-do attitude as well. And this is really important because if you have a can do get it done attitude, because then you're going to be more reliable, and people are going to see you as this role model, and people will want to be more like you. And this is really great because then everyone's going to challenge themselves to do better as well. And last but not least, you need to have a great personality, because it's no fun you have all these traits but you have a horrible personality. Because with a great personality, people would want to come back to you. People would love attending all meetings because they know they're going to meet you again and they know they're going to have fun and do hard work and get rewarded for it with amazing compliments, and that's a great personality you have because then everyone's on the same page and we're all growing together happily, and that's ultimately what we want to achieve. Thank you very much. I'm Martin, and I'm running for VP of External Relations.